What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review. Bitch, a bitch look good as fuck. let me stop. Anyway, um, we back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop, the reunion. This is New York season 8, episode whatever the fuck, bitch. Okay. So, we start the episode off getting a little background on what fucking happened throughout the year. They introducing everybody. And I did not I just forget that it was so many goddamn people on this cast this season, okay? To the point that when the season went off last week, and they do their little follow up. Bitch, they didn't put Lil Mo up there. They didn't barely put nobody up there. And Lil Mo, I think I seen Carl in the audience, but I don't know if she really that bitch. It's just like a whole bunch of people. I forgot all about Sophia the Body. I forgot all about James R. I forgot all about all them niggas, okay? But anyway, we start off with the whole drama with Jonathan and Anais getting back together as friends, and how their friendship came back together, and they worked all that out. But then they started talking about this fucking orgy. They playing back and forth whether or not they gonna say what the orgy was, how it happened, can we speak on it. But eventually, Jonathan, I guess, became, bitch, Ruben was sitting up there, okay? Ruben was sitting up there like, I'm gonna kill y'all all when y'all finish, okay? So I'm gonna let y'all have y'all little fun right now, but if you don't see us next year, it's because they all dead. Okay, I was just sitting there like, but something about Ruben, his little swag is like, okay, I get it. But anyway, that's that old school shit. It'll fuck you up every time. Um, talking about, and I said basically it was a birthday party. Somebody was in the shower and I asked somebody needs some help. Then they went up in there, orgies is a part of life. And I said, what part of life is that? I mean, it's a stereotype in the gay community, lesbian too. But bitch, what part of life is that? Okay, so I mean, all right, whatever. That's what you want to do. They was cool with it. It was a funny little moment. Then they get into the whole thing with Rich and Anais going with each other, fucking around with each other. And all I'm gonna say is this: Rich, you are a bitch. When they was playing that whole package, Ashley Faye, I forgot about Navarro. I forgot about Ashley. I forgot about her fine ass sister bitch with the big booty. Like, I just forgot about everybody. But anyway, they was talking about the whole thing, and Ashley was side-eyeing the whole thing, because at the end of the day, no matter what type of explanation Rich gives, I thought the divorce was coming. She was talking as if this was divorce was coming and they was already over. But when I seen Ruben, he was looking like a man who didn't know shit was going on and all this shit. And I'm so fucking glad that Ruben called his ass out on his bitch assness and his pettiness and his pussiness when he said, "Bitch, I'm talking to you." At that last conversation, he was like, you need to grow up and learn how to be a fucking man. Because that last conversation we had, I was talking to you as a man and trying to clear that air. But then you want to come to me talking to me about another subject, about Jaquay. And here go Jaquay. Y'all, she showed me her puss. I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, what you finna do? Okay, you got hyped up too, like you was proving a point. The man know already. He don't give a shit, bitch. Like, they still together. And everybody was calling Rich out on his bullshit. Rich can't seem to understand that, bitch, regardless, you can try to put so much fault on Anais. You're not gonna be blameless in this situation. Regardless of if you thought a divorce was coming or if the divorce was already happening or whether it wasn't, you knew she was a married woman, which means that she was off limit. So I don't give a fuck how much she would have flirted with you, how much she should have showed her pussy or her titties and all that shit to you. You the one that stepped across that line and went on ahead and touched that, okay? You could have had self-control and said, no, this ain't right. This is a married woman. I can't touch that. I don't want no drama. She got kids and all that shit. Bitch, Anais even put it out there. We both to blame up in this bitch, okay? We both fucked up in this shit. You're not blameless, all right? And you're a fucking petty bitch, okay? And I'm so glad Jonathan called his ass out too about the text messages and about how, he talking about something. I know it may have seemed like it was petty, but I wasn't being petty. I said, bitch, yes the fuck you were. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody buying that shit. And Anais, just because you trying to be an entertainer, that don't mean that you coming out here showing your pussy to everybody, because that's not what everybody's doing. Got, got. Can we use? No, they don't really show their pussies like that. Okay, let's stop comparing the contrast to that shit like that, girl. Use another example. So then they started talking about the whole Bianca Brie thing. Bitch, let me just say this. What's the fucking theme of this goddamn show, this reunion show? Is it 2018 Meet the Jacksons and stuff like that, bitch? Is it out of this world, out of space, Party City Jury? You know, somebody tried to get cheap knockoffs of Angel Brink's cat suits and shit. Like people had their little family members up there just saying, "Hey, we finna have an arts and craft project. You wanna bejewel these things on my suit?" You know, that's what it looked like. Okay. Even though, you know, I actually kind of like Bianca's little pink Powerpuff glittery shit. It was cute enough. That bitch just sat there surprisingly, and she was just like, they said, "Why the fuck did you take the shoe off and throw it?" She said, "Cuz the shoe would have got there quicker than I could, cause security was holding me back." I said, "Well, bitch, that do make sense, but you still should have stayed on your motherfucking foot." But all right, you know. And here go Brie. Brie, you getting all amped up, you getting all hyped up about shit, and Bianca is like, "Bitch, like I said for the 300,000th time, I ain't got no beef with you. I don't even fucking fuck with you right there. Okay, so let the shit go. All right." And she's still getting amped up. And you know what Brie was doing? Brie was just trying to get her TV time in. Okay, that's all she was doing. She was so fucking hyped on that stage, it didn't make no goddamn sense. Bitch, who the fuck are you about to fucking fight? It took Remi to come in and tell your ass to shut the fuck up. She told that bitch, "Sit your ass down." Bitch, that took me the fuck out. It was just the way it just came out. She was like, "Sit your ass down, bitch." I was like, "Please sit your ass down." She like, who the fuck she was trying to be, bitch? It was like she was trying to be left eye mixed with somebody else, and the shit just went all the fuck wrong. You look cheap as fuck. You look like you got your six from the $7 store, bitch. Okay, Halloween is few months away. Like we got a whole last 6+ months until Halloween get here, bitch. Okay, you just looked a tired ass mess. All right, that's what the fuck you look like. And you up here trying to talk big and all this shit. And she was like, "Why you coming at me like that and getting mad at me, Remi?" Remi had to back that shit up, and Remi had to tell her what it is, bitch, okay? You know, she talking for fucking experience. She done shot a bitch. She done went to jail. She said, "Bitch, I wasn't up in fucking jail talking about, oh, I'm the queen of rap." Cause she was like, "I shouldn't come at a queen like you." No, it ain't got shit to do like that, okay, bitch? I was up in jail thinking about my son. You thinking about him when you shot that bitch? You know Remi's sister shot a bitch and ran her ass over too. The fuck? The shit runs in the goddamn family. But anyway, they did all that shit, and Remi just had to let her know, you cannot come out here talking about some, when I see you, it's gonna happen, okay? Or it's gonna pop off or whatever. That's a fucking threat. So every time somebody get ready, you know, to see a person, then bitch, they gonna think, cause what you said, they ready to fucking pop off, cause that's what you said. You gotta be able, if you gonna spill those words, back that shit up. I was like, all right, you know, teach these little young dummies. So you got to stop playing on these internet things. And then when Ryan Lynn started getting involved, because other people was trying to say stuff, and then she was like, "No, no, what I'm trying to say is, bitch, sit your ass down, sit your ass down, sit your ass down. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Let them motherfuckers figure this shit out. Because we done already fucked up a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of relationships, a whole bunch of deals because we done got involved in this shit and it ain't even had nothing to do with us, okay? Me and Dream was actually fucking friends, and then we got dragged into this shit. We going at each other saying shit we didn't really fucking mean to each other. And then on account of that, that last scene when they was gonna fight up in the park, she said she lost the opportunity to be on this big TV show. I said, "Bitch, what?" And then Dream said she lost the opportunity to have a Puma deal. I said, "How?" Okay, but all right, you know. And she said that's why she's evolved, and she just gonna sit here and look pretty. I guess, girl, but you know, I like that part. Somebody is actually growing the fuck up. And I would wish that Bianca and them would do the same thing, even though Bianca just sat there and ain't say shit else after that whole thing, and she just let Brie look a fool. Okay, and that's basically what it was. So then they move on to fucking Judy. Goddamn Judy. Judy, and Yandy. Judy and her motherfucking cookie. I'm hiding behind the car. I don't want nobody to get me lace front wig ass bitch. With her split in that motherfucking dress all the way up. I said, "Bitch, if you was to twirl around in that bitch and move just one more inch, we would have saw all the puss box and the gray hairs up in that motherfucker. And that ain't what we came to see, bitch, okay?" But Mama thought she was really doing something. She said, "Bitch, give me that. I want that." lace right there. Throw it up on me. I mean, y'all did Kim all jazzed up last year. Y'all ain't jazzed me the fuck up last year. Now I want y'all to jazz me the fuck up this year, okay? We ain't playing no motherfucking games. I said, okay, Kim. I'm on Judy if you want to. Judy, you out there showing your goddamn ass, knowing damn well Kim is at home looking, getting her car, trying to find her Metro Pass so she can get down there to that motherfucking reunion and snatch your ass up, okay? Telling you, don't you be acting like this out of my presence. You know damn well. But anyway, that whole thing with Kim, Judy and Yandy and the whole Rob situation. Judy say she ain't married. Judy say she was fucking around with Rob because she wanted to. Yandy said she knew that she wasn't married, but she just didn't like the shit that she was finding out about Rob and all that stuff, and he was a user. Mendici asked, when Judy said bitch and you sit up here acting like you Bianca age, and when Yandy came right back at her and was like, says the bitch up here with this lace front on, this blonde wig, and this white dress on with this split all the way up. That was cute. That was cute. I like that little read on that. But when they said we got a message for both of y'all from Mendici, I said, bitch, what? What? Safari was in the audience. He was just mad that they ain't used his coconut oil on graft. That's it. But his message to his mama was that he found out that, Rob was living with a bitch and, was using her for some opportunities and shit like that. And she was like, I don't give a fuck because I already fucking know. All right. She was like, she said she the teacher or some shit, like whatever the fuck she is. It don't fucking matter. Even though it was cute what she said, I can't remember. Somebody gonna put it down in the comment. All right. She the coach or some shit. I ain't getting played because I'm the coach or whatever the fuck. All right, girl. If that's what you wanna believe. But Mendici had his goddamn nerves to tell Yandy that, the shit that she be posting on social media, acting like she 25 years old and this skimpy wear and she doing too much. I said, bitch, if you don't sit your ass down in that jail cell on that thin ass, less than feather Scott ass fucking cot, okay, and you drink that motherfucking toilet wine, if you don't shut the fuck up and mind your goddamn business, I'll be good goddamn if I let a nigga or a bitch tell me what the fuck to do or how they fucking feel and they fucking behind bars for at least 3 to 4 more years. Bitch, ain't nobody got fucking time for all that shit. You better be glad the bitch ain't out here fucking every dick that's available. Okay? Then they get into the whole thing with Bianca and Yandy and the situation, how she had to cut ties and the Jonathan situation. And I love the fact that people were standing up and trying to tell Bianca, bitch, I get it. She said, the thing is, I just can't sit still when people try to come at me with mess. That's understandable. But you can't just be popping off all the time. And even Lil Mo was in the audience, and I can't stand Lil Mo, but Lil Mo said, bitch, I'm in the music industry, and there are people that I cannot stand in that bitch, but I don't pop off on them because I ignore them. All right? And Papoose had to tell her the same thing. Don't none of these companies or anything want this fucking type of behavior associated with their brands and stuff. So you can't keep doing that. Bianca, I hope you learn from this. Learn from this, bitch. So then we move on to Jonathan and Trent. Now, he do got a speech impediment. I had no idea. So I apologize, Mr. Trent. But then again, fuck you. It is what it is, okay? He was like, but how do you think I felt when you was up there, making fun of my speech impediment? My speech impediment. I said, because I literally, right before he said that, I had tweeted, is his mouth still crooked? I feel a little bit bad because I didn't officially know that he had a speech impediment. But okay, you still was fucking wrong, all right? He said, um, how do I feel? Jonathan got his little divorce. He was like, since you want to surprise me with some papers and all that shit, and want to say I'm being extra and dramatic and all that, I got my divorce. Y'all can slide up in my goddamn DM. Take over the paper right here. Trent said, bitch, why you trying to call me out about fucking this nigga, fucking that nigga? You was fucking other people too. He said, no, the fuck I wasn't, bitch. We sat down on my bed together and we both deleted both of our Grindr accounts. And Trent said right away, yep, and I downloaded that shit right back. I said, so you deleted it, but you didn't deactivate it. That's the fucking key right there, okay? Just because you delete shit, you still got a fucking account, okay? Y'all get into the semantics of the shit, okay? And it was like, it was, and I only did it because the only difference between me and you is the fact that I didn't care if you was fucking around with this dude or that dude or whatever. And see, Juju had to pop up and be like, well, bitch, wait a minute. So if you don't care, and why did you make it seem like you did care by sitting down there and deleting the accounts, and then you just go ahead and put it back if you gonna act like you don't care, whatever? But was it an opportunity for you to get on TV and all this shit? He was like, no, I know that's how it looks. She was like, because that's how it is. I said, so Juju, that is your purpose on this bitch, okay? Your purpose was being here because we don't give a fuck about no play, and we don't give a fuck about no goddamn safari right about now. You and him, it ain't gonna happen. Don't make that shit happen. We already fucking know. It's you to get these people together on their bullshit, because she been calling everybody out ever since the shit started. I was like, all right, I get you on that one. And so, basically Jonathan said it's over, it's done with. I got to deal with people calling me hoes and shit because I was still married or whatever, and you got to deal with whatever. I ain't trying to take away from the talent that you are. You a beautiful man. I want you to have happiness. I want you to have success, but you ain't finna have that shit with me. Then they start talking about the whole conversion therapy scene where he talked to his mom and all that. And, Yandy said he told her before the season started, even probably before the season started or before they started filming the details of it, and she appreciated the fact that he didn't come on here and was just like, bitch, why the fuck you would do some shit like that to me, but came to her as a respectable type of way. Even though he was hurt, he still was, trying to be protective of himself and be protective of his mom and things of that stuff, and in a loving way, which was good. So I appreciate that. And he gives his old experience how the mom, he said he would never understand why she did it, but it was probably because in her mind he wasn't trying to beat the gay out of him, but trying to make the people see what she sees, like a good person, because he used to get bullied, he used to get his shoes taken away from him and all this shit. Give his little story, and he was like, well, shit, bitch, I got the last laugh because all the bitches that made fun of me and bullied me, bitch, I'm on TV now, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you probably ain't doing shit, which is probably true. And he want to work with the LGBT youth, so I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. So then they get Carl and, well, they get Remi and Papoose up there. They talk about the IVF treatment. It's going good. Everything is okay. So any day now she could possibly be pregnant. She hasn't told Papoose whether or not the embryos are boys or girls. He want the audience to tell him. That was cute enough. And then we get fucking Carl and goddamn Lil Mo. They gave them like a 2-minute segment that actually veered off to other people. You know what I'm saying? And basically what we got from that is that Remi ain't pregnant yet, but Lil Mo is. So why you get on this show acting like you really give a damn about whether or not this nigga cheated on you or whatever, only for you to go fuck that bitch and get pregnant again and again? Bitch, tie your tubes. Like, I mean, I don't want to tell nobody what to do with their reproductive organs, but it's just certain people that I feel like shouldn't reproduce, okay? Just because you can, you shouldn't. All right? That motherfucker just probably, he's still cheating on your ass. I'm pretty sure of that. But hey, you love it, so I ain't got no complaints about it no more. This is what you gonna do, girl. Congrats, though. Kids are a blessing, and if you can take care of them, go ahead and be fruitful and multiply. So they closed this episode out by bringing James R. lame ass on this bitch and talking about the whole situation. Sophia the body didn't even bother to show the fuck up. They talked about Jaquay, and he was like, you know what? That is what it is. She told me she ain't want to do no videos, but then she doing all this shit for this whole nigga. I fucked around and put all my eggs in one basket with her ass, and then James want to apologize for the whole thing, and he was like, fuck it, bitch, you took that luggage off my hand. And the whole time, Snoop ain't got no fucking storyline. She is just sitting down there in the audience just getting all pissed off, okay? And I was like, girl, calm the fuck down. I know he lame as shit. Mariah Lynn had to come out there and, say some stuff and was like, she was telling me this and she was telling me that, but, you bought her a dog. Yeah, because Mariah snuffed her. Okay, just like, you buying this and you buying that, just like I thought that Swarovski diamond or whatever that you got me was real, and it wasn't. He was like, because bitch, you wasn't worth it. And I said, oh shit. Next thing you know, Snoop is just going to fuck off like, you buying this dog and you buying this and you doing that and all this shit. And see, this is where stuff went wrong and went left with me. And this is when I said, fuck James R. forever, bitch. Because every time, I don't understand what it is, but every time a motherfucker feel threatened or what, You can claim that you okay with gay people, but you ain't even gotta call a bitch a dyke. You ain't gotta call a nigga a faggot or whatever. When you tell a bitch which one you want to be, bitch, you don't even know if you want to be a man or a woman. Okay, and then you keep on telling, act like a female and all this shit. And Snoop had to tell him, bitch, I bet you I get more pussy than you. You will never get more pussy than me. You will never do this and you will never do that. Your homophobia just starts showing, okay? And I don't give a fuck what you say. That's some homophobic ass shit when you tell a bitch some stuff like that, okay? But I think Snoop got in their ass. I really do, because it cut off. But that was the reunion part 1. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later for the finale of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Peace.